World War Z is a Left 4 Dead game. It might be third person, but it's still just a Left 4 Dead game. And I honestly don't really care, because World War Z understands what made that game work. To summarise it basically, you and up to 3 friends need to fight your way across a map through hordes of zombies to escape. World War Z not only nails that simple concept, I think in some areas it improves it. Bear with me here. Since World War Z is based on Max Brooks' book of the same name, the game needed to feature maps set all around the world. And it does. New York, Moscow, Jerusalem, and Japan. France as well if you're willing to pay for it. Each scenario has at least 3 levels, and despite all of them following the same basic formula, move through the level, hold out against a horde, every mission's environments and setups feel completely unique. I don't think the developers got lazy once when crafting the world. In Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, I often found myself getting tired of the levels since they all feel so similar. That means replaying the game gets very mundane very quickly. World War Z on the other hand wants you to keep replaying, and it puts a lot of effort into making that easier. An extensive arsenal of weapons can all be upgraded with points earned at the end of missions. Playing on harder difficulty nets you more points. A daunting amount of perks can also be purchased using the same points. Spread across 6 distinct classes, they all have a useful place on a team. You can play a medic and 5 stim packs that give yourself or your allies a quick boost of extra health. Or as a slasher, you can tase a group of zombies or special infected, making cutting them down much easier. Those 2 are just my personal favourite. A handful of other class-based skills are available, including explosive ammo drops, grenades and molotovs, and even claymores that help during defensive sections. Keeping focus on the defense, several fortifications can be utilised to hold out against the swarm. Manual and automatic turrets can thin out the horde, barbed wire and fences slow down your attackers, and mortars decimate large chunks of the undead. After playing through the game once, playing again on the hardest difficulties earns you blue points that can unlock alternative costumes, headwear, and items that let you decorate your characters. Speaking of which, each scenario has 4 different playable characters. No attempt was made to flesh out any of the characters at all, but they do all at least visually stand out. Left 4 Dead's characters are visually varied as well, but 8 characters across 2 games versus 16, or 20 if you include the French DLC, in one game, the second game easily wins. You can watch a short animated backstory for each character on the main menu, but to be perfectly honest, I never really watched any of those backstories to the end. But if you need a story catalyst to get you into the game, they'll do the trick. The years of technological advancement since the original Left 4 Dead came out allows World War Z the opportunity to revolutionise the way zombies traverse the environment. Just like the film it's based on, the zombies pile up on top of each other, creating fleshy ladders that they'll use to claw their way up to you. That visually never gets old. On top of all the mission-based content, World War Z also offers a pretty basic but fairly entertaining PvP multiplayer mode. The mode features a dozen odd different classes that you can choose from, all of which have their own perk skill tree as well. It's not amazing, but I still find myself playing it a lot more than I expected. That probably has something to do with the fact that I'm not that bad at it. I feel like I should quickly mention the Horde Mode too. It's only one map, and it'll have you running back and forth between 2 positions fending off never-ending waves. It's quite buggy. Often the later waves send out the same number of zombies, but in smaller groups, technically making them easier. That being said, again I still find myself sinking a lot of time into it. If a few more maps are added to the Horde Mode, and some of the bugs are ironed out, I can see the Horde Mode being yet another worthwhile addition to the game. World War Z might look like a Left 4 Dead game, but is it as good? No, because between the advantages in gameplay, an enormous amount of content and replay value, World War Z manages to break free from under its inspiration and stand on its own as one of the better zombie games. If it wasn't obvious, I think you should play it.
Holy shit! Hold on! Great God Almighty!
Well, it works.
Hey guys, I'm currently preparing for an incoming attack, but I don't think I've got enough supplies. But I have heard that 1 like equals 1 automatic turret, so I would appreciate as many as I can get. Thank you.